Hey guys, how's it going? This is Anthony. Hey, so today I'm just going to be briefly going over a computer. We've been buying these for work for a little while now, and well, I figured I might as well go over it just briefly if any of you guys were interested in maybe taking a look at one. We buy these from Alibaba, and I'll have the link to the supplier we use down in the description, though we're not affiliated. They're just nice to work with, honestly. So, this is the computer right here when it gets delivered to me, delivered from China. As you can see, unlimited innovation, come for the future. Great, great words to live by, I guess. It's got like some of the specs. So you can order these bare bones, or you can order them configured. We usually just buy these bare bones with Wi-Fi, just because it's cheaper for us just to buy the SSD and RAM here, and then we can know what we're putting in the product, and things like that change on the bid from time to time. As you can see, you can buy these with, like, I think they were from, like, I think like an i3 and Xeon, i5, i7. I believe there's even one possibly with an i9. But we got one with the i7-10750h, which is honestly a pretty good processor and works pretty well with this thing. So let's get the box open. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so we got our box open. It's one of those stink things where it's so tight that the air leaving it makes it hard to get off because of suction. As you can see, I don't know if it's always going to show up with these, but they give us this nice little, whatever the heck you're going to, tassel, whatever the heck you're going to call it. Little quick start guide, we'll go into that in a second. And then warranty terms. The guarantee is valid for 1 year, so not bad. They'll repair it, stuff like that. And you got your system. Comes wrapped up like this. Sometimes through customs this gets ripped up. Fortunately for this one it did not. Too badly, at least. Nice foam to make sure that the computer doesn't get damaged in shipping. Try to take this off. Again, this is one-handed, so not the best. And then you got 2 boxes. One box will come with a power adapter brick itself, and the other one comes with cables for it and a HDMI, short like HDMI cable, maybe 2-3 feet. So not too bad. Just get this off to the side right now. As far as the computer, pull it out. So here we got the computer. As you can see, it's pretty decently sized. Front's got 2 USB 3.0s, Type-C, power button, little power indicator, and the model again of the processor. It's very nice, like kind of brushed aluminum, I believe, powder coat, I don't know, whatever heck. It's metal, very least, so there you go. On the back we got some USB 2.0s, DC in, USB 3.0, an HDMI, DisplayPort, and 2 gigabit LAN. When we were looking for this computer, that is like one of the main things, because we were using this in a production environment. We needed to make sure that we had dual LAN, so that's specifically why we went with this system. And then you also have your Wi-Fi antennas. Again, you can choose this with or without Wi-Fi. I don't know if it comes with antennas without, but very least when you go bare bones and just with the Wi-Fi chip, it will come with the antennas. As far as the processor, you can see the fan for it right underneath here. And inside of here as well, you can see right here is the M.2 slot. There's one right there. And then this top cover comes off. And then there's one M.2 slot and 2 RAM slots. I think this thing can have up to 64 gigs of RAM, which is quite a bit for like this basic little computer. Let me get it open and I can just quickly show you. So in order to get this thing open, there's 2 screws, one right here and one right here. And then the top will come up and slide out. And then for the bottom, you see we have 4 screws, one in each corner, and then this kind of thin little piece of aluminum will come right off, and then that's how you get in there. Let me get the top off first. Alright, we got it apart. So this is the top pulled off. Here's the top. As you can see, you can put a 2.5-inch hard drive or SSD mount right here, and I believe the cable is in the box for that. It's very sturdy, the top panel. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but it's probably about like 3 millimeters thick. So it's got some weight to it. And as you can see right here, we have your two memory slots. So I have 16 gigs of memory in this thing right now. But we are going to be having some that are going to be having 32 pretty soon. Then we have our 500 gig M.2 SSD. I will say bare bones did not come with a M.2 screw. I ended up ordering that off of Amazon, and I will put a link down in the description for a set of screws. I think it was like 50 or something of them for like less than $10, which is more than enough. Again, I'm not affiliated or anything like that, but just to help you guys out. And then you can also add, hard drive SSD in the 2.5-inch variety. That's where the connector is, right there in the front left corner. As far as battery, it does have a battery for the BIOS right here, so if you ever had to like reset it, make sure to take that off. And one thing that we found interesting, and the reason partially why again we bought this computer in particular, is we needed a computer that when there was power loss would automatically turn back on. And in order to do that, usually most computers is just a setting in the BIOS. But for these Chinese computers, because this isn't the first one we've ordered, it's actually a jumper on the motherboard. So I'm going to flip this thing over, and I'm going to show you where that is, in case you're ever curious and needed to do this for a computer that you might be producing or using for your production. Alright, I got this thing apart. This is the bottom cover. It's much more thin. It feels like you can definitely probably bend it in your hand. That other piece of aluminum, definitely not. This thing, like, it's not super thin. Like, it's probably about 1 millimeter. But just an FYI for you guys. So this is the bottom of the computer. And here is the other M.2 slot. So you could run probably like a RAID 1, RAID 0 if you wanted in here for redundancy. Obviously you'd want to do a RAID 1 or just, have extra storage. You got a fan connector right here in the corner. Then you got your fan connector right for your main CPU. This is the included cooler, which seems like pretty decent. It does get a little loud, but for this computer size and if it's behind a monitor, you probably wouldn't notice it too much. Like, it's not too bad. Now here, right in the front section of the computer, this is the jumper I'm talking about. So one of these is for basically the computer will just automatically turn on when it receives power, no matter what. And then the other one is like last state. So if the computer was on, it'll automatically turn on. If it was off, it won't turn on. So, just some good information for you guys if you're ever using this computer in a production area and you want to make sure that it automatically turns back on. And again, you can see the Wi-Fi antennas from the back, and there's the cables that run down through to the other side of the motherboard. So let me just get this thing closed back up. So this is the quick start guide. It basically more or less just goes over what everything is. We've kind of already gone over all of that. And then just going over in multiple different languages. And then just how to set the computer up. So it's very quick and basic. And there's nothing really important on the other side. So I just basically wanted to go over just real quick what this computer was all about. And hopefully that gives you a little bit more information about the system. Maybe it will be your next computer that you're going to be using. Maybe not. But we enjoy them so far. And that's kind of why I just want to do like a little video on it. Zero production value. Just so people could see what it was like briefly. And maybe, again, encourage them to buy it. I definitely recommend it. Overall, for the price, for like an i7 system, pretty decent quality. You have to wait a few, maybe a week or two for it to get delivered from China, but honestly, that's not too bad. We are kind of spoiled with Amazon, but a week or two, that's nothing. So that's about it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Even if one person likes this video and this was helpful to one person, then that was my goal. So if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If not, I don't really care. Have a good day.